I went to 2 elementary schools. The first elementary school I would say was mostly in a low income area, with like mostly Afro, like black kids and Latino kids. And so when I would be like, yeah, I'm really interested in like Pokemon, they would be like, okay, girl. And they were kind of mean to me. They didn't really think I was cool until I got to like 4th grade, and that's when Pokemon started to become cool. And I was like the kid with the cards, and they were like jealous, and they stole my cards. And
they stole your cards?
They stole my Pokemon cards.
What do you mean?
Like they went into my desk and stole my Pokemon cards. I didn't know who it was specifically, but I knew it was the people who were picking on me in that school. Yeah, they were really mean to me. And when I moved to a different school that was kind of more diverse, well, basically there was more white kids, I didn't really get picked on. They knew I was like the nerdy girl, but they also thought it was cool because I was the first one to have like a Game Boy Advance, and like I knew about all that stuff, and I was like drawing these characters, and they were like, she's so talented, she's so cool, blah blah blah. So yeah, it wasn't so much I was getting picked on, but I did hang out more with boys as opposed to girls. When I was younger, I was super feminine. I was like, I always wanted to wear dresses. I wanted to wear bows. And then I went through a period of time where I didn't want to wear any pink. I wanted to wear all black. And then that like transitioned into goth. So the boys weren't very receptive when I was like very femme. And then when I became more tomboyish, they were more receptive to me. But I did find other like black girls to hang out with that were like me, who were like interested in nerd culture, so that wasn't so obscure, and they usually ended up becoming my friend. But it was like one other black girl. All the other black girls were like, well, why don't you know how to play double dutch? Like, girl. Some of the girls were a little bit mean, because how should I say, so most of the time I really didn't dress very feminine at that time, or femme. I wore a lot of baggy clothes and dark clothes, and so they didn't really treat me bad, but they didn't really talk to me. And then one day I was like, hey, I want to wear like fitting clothes. I remember coming to school and the girls were like, oh my god, you look so cute, like you should start wearing that more, blah blah blah. And I felt so exposed, and I just like straight reverted back, and they stopped talking to me. Not like in a mean way, but they didn't want to have a conversation with me or hang out with me or anything. They weren't like really mean, but they just never really interacted with me a lot. My interaction with my guy friends, they definitely treated me like another boy until we came to the point where we started to mature, and like our bodies started to change, and they started to like see me as a girl, because no matter what I wore, I looked more womanly, and so they started to treat me a little bit different, even though we were like hang out and play Pokemon or whatever, like play Final Fantasy. They wanted to like hold hands and like kiss and stuff, and I was like, yo, I just want to play with Pokemon, like leave me alone. And then I had to come to a point where I couldn't really hang out with them alone, because the boys would like try stuff with me, and I was really uncomfortable. So I talked to them in school, but I ended up just really hanging out with my best friends who were girls, black girls who were nerds, because I knew they weren't gonna try and like fill me up or whatever. But then when I moved to my new place, I met my best friend Shaquana. To this day we're still in contact, not as much, but we definitely were best friends all the way through middle school, and our relationship was really close. Like, we always used to spend a night. She ended up moving out of the same area I was, but I would like drive 45 minutes just to go to her house on the weekend. And I think my parents pushed our relationship a little bit more than me hanging out with boys, just because like they saw the way the boys were starting to treat me a little bit different, and so I think I tended to gravitate towards her naturally more, because like the aggression from the boys was like way too much. It was like really gross. I was upset, yeah, because a lot of these, because my old school like nobody really wanted to be my friend. Like, people picked on me. It was really bad. People would put gum in my hair, cut my hair, or like fight me for no reason, kind of thing. And then I finally got friends, and then like they I don't know, like they're thinking with their peepees, like. But it was nice to know that I still had a best friend that was another black girl.